So instead of having this script tag polluting our HTML, let's take it out. I call it anything I want to here. I'm going to call it app.js. I'm going to paste this in here. I can move it over a little bit. And what I'm going to do is on my index.html page, I'm going to bring this in, and I'm just serving this from the file system. And this is going to be app.js. Close the tag here. And if I go to run this, I could remove these script tags. If I go to run it, I'll run into a problem because, in fact, this is loading before my DOM is loading. But I could solve this problem by putting defer. It's also important that you have React, the React DOM, and then your own scripts because you're going to be relying on that React and the React DOM that you're getting from the CDN. If I do that, I'm going to be back in business. So now I can just focus on this file where my application is. And what I'm going to do instead of doing this, I'm going to put in my constructor. Again, if you put in your constructor and you just run this, you'll get a little bit of an error message that says, hey, look, you need to call super because you have a derived class you're deriving from another component. And what I'm going to end up doing here is I'm going to specify this.numbers, and we'll end up putting in a few numbers in our application. Let's say 1, 2, 3, and 9. And actually I have this incorrect. I want to put this on my state. So this is going to be this.state equals, and the state always has to be an object, but I could give it values that are arrays and other types of values. And what I'm going to do is use this state. And I'm going to go over here. I always like to do some destructuring here to grab my numbers from this.state. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a bunch of list items for as many numbers as I have. I'm going to map the number, and for each number, I'm going to do a React create element, which is going to be a list item. No properties for the moment, but I'm going to put in the number as the child. And then when I go to return this, I'm going to return an unordered list. Again, no props for the moment with my LIs, and I should have a series of numbers. Let's see, I think I'm probably missing something with my map, which is right here. Now I've got my numbers, but I don't have a key here. So React likes to keep track of collections so it can end up basically being more performant. And so what I'm going to do here to make that error go away, I'm going to say key, and I don't want to make it the number because I could have two numbers that are the same. But when you end up mapping, and this is just your regular JavaScript mapping function, your second parameter is going to be the index, and I could end up using this as the key to make this error or warning go away.